Hello and welcome everyone. I am Sudhanshu Kumar. In today's video, we will delve into the concept of plea of alibi as outlined in the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023. Let us start our video with an example. Let's say Donald Trump was having a coffee with me in Punjab on the day of Ganesh Chaturthi. But Mr. Trump has proof that he was in the United States with his wife on the day of Ganesh Chaturthi. Here, in this case, Mr. Trump has an alibi saying that he was elsewhere away from the Punjab. An alibi is a claim or a piece of evidence that proves that the accused was not in the place where the crime took place. Now, let's talk about some essential criteria to be met for making a plea of alibi. First, there should be a crime. Second, the person taking the plea of alibi should be the accused of that said crime. Third, the accused must not be present at the crime scene. Fourth, the accused has to prove the plea with no reasonable doubt. Now, talk about the legal provision related to the plea of alibi. In Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, the Section 9 and the Section 106 talks about the plea of alibi. Now, we will talk about limits and challenges to the plea of alibi. It is not easy for the accused to use the plea of alibi before the court to prove his innocence by pleading that he was elsewhere from the place where the crime took place. There are few challenges to the plea. We will discuss the challenges to it. The first challenge is that the burden is completely on the accused to prove that he is innocent and that he was somewhere else from the place where the crime has actually taken place. The second challenge is that the court will presume that the accused was on the crime scene and that he is one who has committed the crime. The accused has to prove that the presumption is wrong. The third challenge is that the plea of alibi must be proved beyond reasonable doubt. Even a slight doubt about the presence of accused at the crime scene can completely reject the plea. Let's understand the concept of plea of alibi through a simple story. Let's take the example of a man named Ramesh. Ramesh lived in Delhi. One day, a news break out that a jewelry shop in Delhi was robbed at 9 p.m. on June 10. The police began their investigation and they suspect Ramesh to be involved in that robbery. A few days later, Ramesh was arrested and charged with robbery. Ramesh appears before the court and makes a very specific claim. He says, I was not in Delhi at all on June 10. I was in Punjab attending my cousin's wedding at 9 p.m. when the robbery took place. This is what we call a plea of alibi, a legal defense where the accused claims that he was somewhere else when the crime happened, which make it impossible for him to commit it. To prove his alibi, Ramesh submit several pieces of evidence. He produced a train ticket to Delhi dated June 10, a wedding invitation card, and photograph of him attending the wedding. He also bring his friend Gopal, who testified under the oath that Ramesh was indeed with him. The court carefully examined all the evidence. After considering all the facts, the judges accept the plea of alibi, stating that Ramesh was clearly not present at the scene of crime and therefore he cannot be held guilty. As a result, Ramesh was acquitted. This simple example shows us how the plea of alibi work in practice. It's not enough to just say, I was not there. The accused must prove it with reliable evidence. If the court is convinced the alibi can be a complete defense, leading to the acquittal. But if it is false or weak, it may actually hurt the case. In conclusion, the plea of alibi is a vital defense mechanism under Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. It allows an accused to prove their innocence by demonstrating their absence from the crime scene. However, it requires timely and credible evidence to be effective. If you found this explanation of plea of alibi helpful, please like and share this video. Thank you.